we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit live session, live and direct. Welcome, happy Monday, and trying things a little bit different here. I know I always promote the idea of shooting a live every Wednesday, but given that this is the beginning of the week, beginning of a new year, let's try something different. Let me know how you guys feel. So for those of you guys tuning in right now, thank you guys so much for tuning in live and direct. Live sessions is where I really go ahead and answer all your questions regarding consumer credit live here and direct. I'm your host, Ray, from Keeping It Real with Credit. And on this channel, or if you're new to this channel, go ahead and consider subscribing, because on this channel, we talk anything and everything regarding credit, personal finance, tips and tricks on real estate, you name it. You're definitely going to find it here now. And welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. And I'm here live and direct for your questions. And while the questions are pouring in, I kind of wanted to touch base with you guys and give you guys an update that we're always doing, and we're always pushing out free credit evaluation. And the free credit evaluation gives us the opportunity to go one-on-one with you, either in person or over the phone, and kind of go ahead and dissect what it is, what's contained in your credit report, what we're able to do or not. So again, if you want to take advantage of the free credit evaluation, there's two ways you can do it. You could go ahead and click the link in the description below, or go ahead and give us a call back. Give us a call right now. Our credit analyst is here to take your calls. And again, you can call us at 1-888-424-0058. The company is ScoreShield Financial Group, and it's 888-424-0058, option number 1. And again, if you guys want to take advantage of the free credit evaluation, one of our credit analysts is going to go ahead and dissect your credit report for you, let you know what you got going on with your credit, what we can actually do when it comes to your credit, with some very quick results at that. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on to what we always show, which is some of the results. Some new results for brand new clients that we have here in the program. And these results, all of the results that you're going to see here now, is in the last 30 days. So these clients are not yet done with the program, but this is after 30 days, one round, the first initial letters that we send out for our people in the first 30 days. So first here is we got this client got input, and again, we keep account numbers and names and personal for security reasons or whatnot. But at the end of the day, I want to go ahead and share these amazing results that you guys can expect too if you join a program here. So this client joined in November 7th. And in 30 days, all right, let me move in here for the camera for you guys. In 30 days, we was able to remove 10 items, right? Here had Credit One Bank, 2 separate accounts for Credit One banks that got deleted. We have Portfolio, right? Portfolio Recovery Services deleted. Again, that's a collection, very known collection agency. T-Bomb got deleted. Capital One USA, both accounts got deleted, and another Credit One bank. So this individual got all these accounts deleted in the first round. So obviously, there's still some work to do. Pretty amazing results so far as we speak. And again, guys, this is actually a copy of what our clients get, right? Every time something happens, we try to give a transparent approach where we give these kind of updated results to our clients so they're clear as to what's remaining, how big their scores just jumped, and what actually got deleted. All right. So long story short, anything that appears on a credit report can be deleted based on the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or is subject to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Guys, once again, if you guys want to take advantage of the free evaluation, that's 1-888-424-0058, option number 1. And one of our credit analysts will go ahead and take care of that for you. So guys, let's go ahead and take care of some of the questions here, and we'll kind of go back and forth as we play here. So CeLos 28, I have a Verizon bill that just hit. Should I pay for deletion or dispute? The collection is about 4 to 5 months old. So even if the account just hit your credit report, always make your first initial step a dispute, right? So before we even fork out any money at all whatsoever, we want to go ahead and dispute first. See, the worst thing has already been done when a collection hits your account. the worst thing you could do is not respond at all or ignore it, right? We want to be able to respond right away. So make this as part of your procedure every time this happens, right? Before we fork out any money, let's make sure that all the details, everything else is in order, because if it's not, then it gets removed. And so what I would do, again, pay for deletions are really hard to get, especially dealing with a third-party collector. But again, there's actually more specifics that go into that question, CeeLo. So take advantage of our free evaluation to see what options you have when it comes to that. Jackie Gray, thank you so much for your question. I had a DirecTV collection on report as well. And as a collection agency, I had both removed. Now another collection has same DirecTV account that has removed. Why does this happen? This usually happens when an account gets sold to a brand new entity, or I would say, and they assign it a brand new account number. But if you got it removed in the first place, then what you can go ahead and do is kind of state that right as your case. If it got removed, I would go ahead and send that over to the credit bureaus. And again, if you need more assistance, feel free to contact us, clicking the link below or calling us at the 1-888-424-0058, option number 1. Our credit analysts are standing by right now as we speak. Marquita Jones, what about medical bills? Medical bills, once again, all day we remove those. And again, because there's HIPAA laws that protect our medical records, it's a little gray area, right? But that can definitely work to your advantage when it comes to that. So, Marquita, if you have medical bills, please let us know so we can go ahead and take a look at them and let you know what we can actually do with what's on your file. All right. So now, as we continue to move on, let's go ahead and move on to the second round of results here. So this client over here started on November 15th. As you see here, and this individual 76-point increase, clocking in at a 601, and an 11-point increase at a 529. And I'll explain to you a little bit what we do when it comes to credit bureaus to kind of leverage or influence one credit bureau to do the same, right? So we literally send them the results from one over to the other and ask the question, why did you not do it? And these other credit bureaus did. Obviously, there's a specific kind of response when it comes to that. But this individual had an account by the name of CashBiz, got deleted. First Premier, the credit card, removed, deleted. And we also had Moberly Area Community College. So this is a student loan right here that got deleted, right? And again, these are some great results here in the matter of just 30 days. They're not done. There's still some work to do, but amazing results again in the first 30 days. So something to definitely keep in mind. All right, so Queen of Virgin, and I'm sorry if I messed up your name there. I have a charge-off credit card with my early teens. What is the best course of action? Have to dispute it. Give us a call so we can go ahead and take a look at it, or schedule with the link in the description below. Because when it comes to charge-offs, anything that gets deleted, we can remove anything on a credit report. But what really matters is the details within the accounts and what information either the banks, collection agencies, or credit bureaus have. And we're very good at retrieving that information. All right, so feel free to give us a call. Jonathan Alvarez, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. What's up, John? Oh, I see that you put here late marks off. Yes, we can. As a matter of fact, the FTC, the study that 1 out of every 5 Americans in the U.S. have an error on their credit report large enough to be to cause you to be denied when you should have been approved, or pay a higher interest rate when you should have been paying lower. And the credit bureaus are not going to do their due diligence to go ahead and correct and verify the information that's sent over to them. This is why this right is afforded to us. We have the right to be able to dispute and or challenge anything that's on a credit report. I've been able, back when I had my car repossessed, and I was able to remove my car repossession from my credit report, even though I did not make the payments. Why? Because of 2 things. 1, because they couldn't verify the signature, the bank. And 2, when your car gets repossessed, the tow truck company that's repossessing your car is supposed to call it in or make some sort of small report over to the local the police department to let them know what happened, and they couldn't provide that. The combination of those 2 things got my repossession removed from my credit report. So again, there's other areas, there's other angles. That's why it really depends on the details, right, on the credit report, and the details of what information the bank, the collection agencies, or the other entity on the other hand truly really has. And so we have very creative ways to be able to request that information. And again, if they don't give it, and it has to get removed, right? It's not considered verifiable, accurate, or incomplete. But again, depends on the details on there. That's why we love to promote this free valuation, because we're able to provide you more of a detailed response towards that. EFIT, I got a new delinquency on my credit report for late payments. Is there any way I can affect my score greatly? Yes, late payments or payment history accounts for 35% of your credit score. So if one account falls off into collections or you get a late payment, it can drop your score up to 100 points. Late payments, however, are a little bit more difficult, I'm not going to lie, to be removed. But again, it depends on the details. So please go ahead and click on the link in the description below, or call us now so you can get your evaluation or schedule it in at 1-888-424-0058, option number 1. Again, that's 1-888-424-0058, option number 1. All right, Israel Tindo. Hey, thanks. Thank you so much for the support. Queen of Virgin, my TransUnion and my Equifax scores look good, but my FICO is different by nearly 200 points. Why is that? Because you're probably looking at a different FICO scoring model. You're probably looking at a Credit Karma or something else that has a different FICO scoring algorithm. That is the reason. Leslie Tavares. Hello, Ray. How you doing, Leslie? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So as more questions come in, I'm gonna go ahead and keep shooting you with the results over here. And this is an awesome one. So this individual signed up on November 4th, right, of 2019. So very recent. And after 30 days, 5 items got deleted. And this was a big one. 631. This was off of a 135-point increase in the first 30 days. 122-point increase on Equifax with a 626, and 122-point increase on TransUnion for a 636 as well. 5 items, and those items include AT&T. So we was able to remove AT&T off of their Experian. United Auto, a repossession, an auto loan got removed from both Experian and TransUnion, and Credit One Bank got deleted from both TransUnion and Experian. So this is after 30 days. Obviously, there's still a lot more work to be done. But out of the counts that were on there, we got them removed in the first 30 days with over 120-point increase across all 3 credit bureaus. That has to be fantastic. What a way to start the new year when it comes to that. Let me see here. Renee, the extra payment. Get yourself some cushion, because again, you never know what's going to happen when it comes to that, right? So give yourself some cushion. Always pay in anticipation if you have it, however, because that can definitely help you out in the long run. You look way better to the banks anyways. They might be more willing to lend you more money in the future for whatever the case. Chapter 13 discharge, of course. Listen, once again, anything that appears on your credit report, I have been able to remove anything, including bankruptcy, child support, repossessions, late payments, charge-offs, student loans, tax liens, judgments, you name it. If it appears on the credit report, I've been able to remove it. It's just a matter of what's happening within the details. So whether you're chapter 13, chapter 7, we can remove that from the credit report. Absolutely. So again, give us a call when you can. In the description below is the link to go ahead and schedule the link. You're going to get texted by my number, or you can give me a call right now, and my team is standing by, literally right behind me, standing by for your call. And again, it's 1-888-424-0058, option number 1. Once again, that's 888-424-0058, option number 1. Israel Tindo, that's what I do. That's what I do. Definitely pay off when you need it to, right? When you need the bank's favor, they'll definitely go ahead and take your word for that. 25 doesn't matter if it's recent and legit, and do they reappear after removal? Even if it is legit, we have been able to remove it again, because we've probably found some technicality, like the repossession I was able to remove for myself back when. All right. If it's recent, however, yes, that makes it a little bit more difficult, but not impossible. We have been able to not only remove late payments, but we've also been able to reverse late payments, reverse it from late payment to a positive payment. Sometimes the way that it reports from one credit bureau to another is that one reports it on time and the other ones it doesn't. But again, it really depends what's on there. If it's on the credit report, it's subject to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And if it's subject to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it can be removed and or corrected. And so once it's removed, it cannot reappear again. Excuse me. It cannot reappear again. Why? Because the Fair Credit Reporting Act states that if something's unverifiable, inaccurate, or incomplete, it must be corrected or removed. So if it got removed, it was because it was unverifiable, inaccurate, or incomplete. Does that make sense? And so therefore it cannot be removed. If it gets added on there, it may be a possible violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the way that is reporting, right? And obviously you can contact the consumer attorney at that point to go from there. So remember, anything that appears on a credit report can be removed and or corrected from the credit report. So again, and I like to explain this and again, based on you adding the word legit on here, remember guys, the process of credit restoration, it is a real process, right? We leverage the acts afforded to us by Congress, give us these rules, these regulations, these acts that are designed to protect us, right? To protect us, right? And really protect our information and everything. And when it comes to consumers, and I always like to explain the process because in a nutshell, a lot of people are under the impression that in order to remove a negative item, you simply have to state that it doesn't belong to you or something like that. Now, unless you've been a victim of identity theft, doing so can be considered fraudulent. So you definitely don't want your name attached to that, and neither do we as a company, right? So we use everything by the book. We follow the CRO, the Credit Repair Organizations Act. We follow the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. My processing team is very familiar with those, which is how we're able to tailor and organize and or trigger these disputes across the board for all of our clients, right? So something to keep in mind. Take advantage of the free credit evaluation, 1-888-424-0058, option number 1, or click the link in the description below to go ahead and take advantage of the evaluation so one of our credit analysts can go ahead and take care of that for you. And again, it's only 20 minutes of your time. If you have 20 minutes of your day, schedule that in. Before and after, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Veronica models, right? So you may have an 837 on whatever you're checking it on, and then you may have a 812 on another version, right? But that's a fantastic score that no matter where you're looking at, it's definitely going to be on there. Before and after, thank you so much for that. Shout out to you. Thank you. So all right, let's take care of your question. I've been playing the credit game for a full year now and got my score from a 503 to a 753. Fantastic. Congrats, man. This past year. It's not impossible to understand, but at the end of the day, guys, credit is not just to get your next car, to get your next home. It's not for that, right? I mean, you need to use it for that, right? But there's so much things that you could do with your credit and leverage it. It's not just to get yourself into debt, but be able to use that to generate more income, start a business, invest, use other people's money to invest, and then pocket the revenue, right? And so there's a many things about it. And once you understand it, things get very exciting because in a nutshell, a whole nother world opens up for you. And everything is, it's in your favor. It's just a matter of understanding it and learning it. And unfortunately, crazy, but they don't teach this in school enough. So before and after, man, thank you so much for that, and shout out to you for that, man. Congrats on your new score. Keep at it, man. You still got 100 more points to go, right? Queen, does removal means it never existed? Can banks or credit companies find deleted items? They cannot find deleted items. They only have access to what the credit bureaus give them access to, and if it got removed, then I guess you can consider it as an error, right? As something that should have not happened, therefore got removed or deleted. So if, for example, if you join our program, we get you. So for example, one of the items that we delete for this individual will not show up. So for example, when I got my repossession removed back when, and it came time for me to get approved for another car, that repossession never was on there. So the bank never was aware that I had a repossession ever in the first place. If not, they probably would have never approved me. So they actually pull their information from the credit bureaus, and so when it gets removed from the credit bureau's database. If that makes sense. Mongers just got here. Credit Karma says my student loan is now closed. So does that mean I don't have to pay it anymore, even though I still get letters from them? It means that it's closed with either the bank or the issuer. It's probably going to get sold or charged off and to a collection agency or another entity. But student loans, however, will never go away. In the sense, we can remove it from your credit report, but you're always going to owe it, if that makes sense. But because of this, the government has a bunch of programs that are very affordable to anybody. And so they even have programs where they'll reverse every late payment you've ever had, and that can mean tremendous things for your score. Mongers, give us a call, 1-888-424-0058, option number 1, or schedule with link in the description below for your credit evaluation. Before and after, thank you for what you do. Thanks, man. Thank you so much for the support. Jackie Gray, I had 4 late payments on credit report, and now I have a payment plan and pay monthly. How do I dispute the late payments and be removed? I contacted federal student loans, no response. You would have to get into a one of their programs, which is the income-driven repayment program, and I think that right there kind of reverses it. If not, give us a call, because even if you're in that program, we can still dispute late payments or reverse them. But again, it really depends on the specifics regarding that account. So Jackie, schedule with the link so we can give you the free evaluation and you take home a very detailed analysis over for you. Let me see. Miss Vicky, 1220. Hi. What about student loans? What is the best plan for that? Student loans, you must pay it. Get in the habit of paying it. But if you want it removed from your credit report, definitely go ahead and talk to us. We can definitely take a look at what the situation and give you realistic expectations when it comes to that. Before and after, you'll start getting calls from collection agencies as soon as you get a job. That somehow lets them know. Definitely. And let me see, guys. Here in my drawer here. Let me see if I actually have a copy. Let me see here. Let me see here. Well, I was trying to look here for an analysis here, which I don't have. Yep. I don't have that on me right now, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what an analysis looks like, what you get taken home as part of the ending of the evaluation when it comes to that. So once again, guys, those are some of the results. We encourage the free evaluation. You leave with a ton of information. There's no obligation here to you. And again, the credit analysts here are really knowledgeable as far as what they do, and they really break down and dissect all the factors that are on your credit report. Lets you know what exactly is it that we do, how is it that we do it, and overall in general, we'll be able to go ahead and move forward and initiate that. Oh, well, processing team just brought me an analysis over. All right, so this is actually a copy. You obviously get this in a form of an email. If you was here in person, you'll get it in paper form or however your preference is. But the analysis draws the information from what credit monitoring system that you have, and it breaks down. It has some information on what your payments would look like with a specific score. It gives you a ton of valuable credit information that you should know, right? Just so you have an idea of a breakdown of what the foundations of credit is. It breaks down the scoring structures, right? What's considered bad credit, poor credit, so you can kind of gauge where you're at in a very brief description as to what you're able to do once you're within that credit range, right? Then it kind of breaks down, your actual credit scores. So this individual tells you what their credit scores are, right? And it actually breaks down here. See, it tells you 6 items that are marked delinquent or derogatory. These are the late payments. This person has a bankruptcy here, and then these are the inquiries. So it kind of breaks down exactly what is the biggest part that is affecting your score, so that you have a plan of attack from here. And then it also breaks down your credit card utilization and what percentage you're in. These are great numbers. You want to be under 30% or below, and it breaks down and explains that to you as well. All right. And then it kind of gives you an overview, right, as to what you're going to expect from us, right? See, as you can see here, it says plan of action. We provide document preparation for the evaluation. All right. So this is actually for those individuals that choose to sign up with us. Next steps, points of contacts, you name it. It's a full description of what we're going to talk to you about regarding the evaluation. So everything that you see here, will be explained to you as part of the evaluation, and go from there. So inquiries, we can remove anything from inquiries as well. Keep in mind that inquiries are only 10% of your credit, but every time you run your credit, it can take anywhere between 3 to 7 points off of your credit. So something to keep in mind. So although we do challenge and remove here. So guys, with that being said, without further ado, make sure to take advantage of the free evaluation. You can schedule. It's only 20 minutes of your time, 20 minutes out of your 24-hour day. You can go ahead and get educated on your credit and have a plan of attack of how you're going to attack your credit for the next following of this year. You can either do it yourself or hire us on your behalf to go ahead and get you quick results like these individuals are experiencing, and get you on your way to your next car, your next home, your next business, next investment, you name it. This is something that we do here. So once again, guys, you can call us now at 1-888-424-0058. Option number 1, the company is ScoreShield Financial Group. That is the company of Keeping It Real with Credit. And or you could click on the link in the description below to go ahead and schedule your appointment with us so that one of our credit analysts can be in touch with you. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for the love and support. Like, comment, subscribe, share with family and friends, and on to the next episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. Peace.